Okay. Go.
You hand me my screen box? Now go. Freak.
Town Ann Arbor versus Ivana. Is it Moroji? And Philip Moroji. If I got that last name right. I don't know if I did.
Morogi.
It's Morogi?
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. Okay, you're right. Anyway. Okay. Good morning.
Good
And
morning,
your name, ma'am?
Ivana.
Okay. And I got the first name wrong too. It's Ivana. Just not having a day. Okay, let's see. This is a non-payment of rent. What's the claim in this case?
Total due with court costs, Your Honor, $6,655.90.
Say again, I'm sorry.
$6,655.90.
All right. And ma'am, how are you going to get that paid?
I have applied for rental assistance with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Okay. So you did you file the paperwork with the court saying that you had applied for assistance?
I have not yet.
Okay. Well, when did you apply for that assistance?
On the 9th of February.
On the 9th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So when was our hearing? So you
The
did it
9th.
on the same date as your last hearing.
Yes, Your
Is
Honor.
that correct, ma'am? All right. Somebody will need to get to the court at least to fill out the paperwork, give us a tracking number. But that's not going to even come close to covering this balance. I mean, even if they give you all of the assistance, it's not going to cover the balance by any stretch of the imagination. Have you applied anywhere else to?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Okay. Have you contacted Hawk?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there a reason why you haven't done that, or?
Well, for the last hearing, I was not given a meeting ID, so I wasn't able to come to the last hearing, and I was given no information regarding the last hearing as well.
So hold it. So you were not present at the last hearing?
No, Your Honor.
Was Philip?
No, Your Honor.
So nobody was present.
We were given no information on the meeting.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do then. Is there any money that can be contributed toward this rent or no? I mean,
Yes, towards the beginning of March.
what do you mean?
I can pay the difference towards the beginning of March, Your Honor.
The difference?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to help me here. What do you see as the difference?
I'm not quite sure. I'm still waiting. The application for the rental assistance is still processing. So I'm trying to figure.
Okay, I got that, but so you're telling me at the beginning of March, how much are you intending on paying?
Hopefully the entire balance.
Okay. So let me ask this question. Do you, DHHS might give you, if it's just the two of you, maybe around a $500 figure. Okay. So that would mean with the numbers I have now, you'd have to come up with about $6,100 plus dollars.
And then, Your Honor, with March rent, it's almost it is going to be over another $2,000 will be due at that point.
Got it. Okay. But I was right. Let me just operate off of February numbers right at this moment. But so, ma'am, Yeah, are you telling me that you have $6,100?
By the beginning of March, I should have $6,100.
Okay. When you say the beginning of March, you got to help me here because I want to try to help you save your housing, but I'm not clear I understand what you mean that you'll have that. Are you expecting a check or something, or what's going to happen at the beginning of March?
I'm going to be receiving assistance from outside sources.
Gotcha. Okay. So somebody's going to help you get your rent caught up.
Correct.
Okay. So when is that going to happen?
I would say earliest by the beginning of March, Your Honor. I'm not quite sure the exact date.
Your Honor, the beginning
So
of March is pretty vague.
how much is your March rent? How much is your monthly rent?
It's around 2,100, Your Honor.
Say what?
Okay, so here's going to be the problem, ma'am, that, and you got about 2,100, and I'm just ballparking it here. What I'm going to have is I'm going to have about $8,700.90, about somewhere 8,800, let's just say, owing come March 1st.
Correct.
So are you telling me that that's going to be paid March 1st?
The March payment's going to be paid on a separate card, Your Honor. I'm just trying to catch up on the rent that I'm owing.
I got you. I'm hearing you. But let me ask you this then, ma'am. The 66 or 66, 55, 90. What date do you think you'll have that paid by?
I'm going to ballpark and say by March 1st, Your Honor.
By March 1st.
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Is there any way that can be paid by the 29th of February?
I can work on it.
Okay. All right, ma'am, understand this. I mean, because as I'm listening to this, it sounds to me like you've got some plan. I'm not entirely clear what that plan is to try to get this paid.
Correct.
But then you're going to have March come up. You somehow have it worked out where you're going to do that. But what I'm inclined to do at this point is, I mean, theoretically, I guess I don't have the form in, but theoretically, she's entitled to the state till the 23rd.
I mean, I would have to object to that, Your Honor, since it hasn't been filed, but,
Yeah, I know, but
I mean, Your
yeah,
Honor, the last payment that my client received on the account was $2,100 back on December 15th. It's been 2 months since my client's received any payment. The last time that these defendants were current on their rent was back in October. They paid $2,051.95 on 10/5. It brought them down to a zero balance. Based on the statements that Ms. Morogi is making here today, there's serious doubt that there's a solid plan to get this paid up. There's just vague mentions of I'm going to get assistance from outside sources, no specific dates mentioned, intent to try to get it paid by the 1st of March, but there's no solid plan here. And given the balance that's currently due and what will be due as of that date, I mean, it just damages my client to put faith in the vague plan that Ms. Morogi has set forth.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grant a judgment to the plaintiff, finding no tribal issue in the case. I'll issue it by default as to defendant 2. For the amount requested to $66.55.90. A writ will issue the 29th of February. So, ma'am, here's what I've done. I'm going to grant a judgment to the plaintiff for the amount that they're claiming now before March clicks in. That's why I was trying to see if you could have that money paid so I could try to do something without a judgment. But what this does is this limits the amount you have to pay. You have a plan for how you're going to take care of March. So if you get this amount taken care of for February, then you'll be caught up and then you can deal with March. Otherwise, what would happen is, and I'm not going to the first on this because you'd be at like $8,800 and just in a larger hole. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to issue that judgment but a writ won't issue till the 29th. So, ma'am, I'm going to encourage you that if there are other places or other people that are going to help you with this, that you get to them and tell them that you have till the 29th to get it paid.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. What is going on today? This is a joke. This is a joke. Today is an absolute joke. We need an interpreter.
I need an interpreter when I cannot express myself sometimes.
Oh my God, sir, put that cigarette out. I don't give a crap that you are outside of this. What is wrong with everybody today? You know what, Miss Reed, we're going to start bringing people in person. He's going to learn how to act in a courtroom.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Ma'am? Ma'am? Can you hear it?
No.
Okay.
I have no patience for that. And trust me, out of the day, I'm sitting up here,